Hi, and welcome to this edition of MyMetroTV.com. Daybreak, first stop to the rest of the weekend. I'm Frederick Knight. Thank you for joining us this morning. Got a great show on tap for you. Coming up on this morning's show, the group V.O.T.E, Voters Organized to Educate, recently held a meeting to discuss the recently passed voter ID bill here in South Carolina. Their guest speaker was Dr. Lonnie Randolph of the NAACP. We'll bring you sights and sounds from that event. Also on the way, with the rise in the use of the internet, there's been a rise in cyber conflicts as well, including cyber terrorism, cyber war, and especially cyber crimes. We'll take a look at what NATO's doing to protect its systems. Also on the way, that MyMetroTV.com Movie Minute, and we'll take a look at some of the things going on in and around the Metro. All that and more coming up on this morning's edition of MyMetroTV.com. Daybreak, first stop to the rest of the weekend. The community action group V.O.T.E, Voters Organized to Educate, recently held a meeting in response partly to the recently passed voter ID bill. The guest speaker for the event was Dr. Lonnie Randolph of the state branches of the NAACP.
Tell us, why is the voter ID bill so important?
Well, voting is important. The ID bill is kind of an offshoot of voting. The most significant thing, I'm not in favor of the voter ID bill, but people need to register to vote because it's a constitutional right. Voter apathy is a greater disease that we need to deal with. But the law has passed, both House and Senate. The governor has signed it, and we will operate within the law. And if we find any flaws in that law, we will make sure that they are corrected.
You mentioned voter apathy being a problem. How are we going to address voter apathy?
Well, groups like this group that met today, this is one of the most enthusiastic groups I've ever had an opportunity to appear before. And grassroots folks who want to make a difference in the community, folks who want to make a difference in the lives of children. And those three things there should be enough to inspire anyone.
What do you want people to come take away from this event, this meeting this afternoon?
If it is to be, it is up to these people in this room to make it happen. Nobody downtown is going to do it for you. You have the power in your hands to bring about a change in your community and in your life and in the lives of other people. Use it.
Kaela Harmon spoke with Gloria Akram of V.O.T.E to get a little background on the organization.
Gloria, how are you this afternoon?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Thank you for being with us. Now tell us a little bit about what V.O.T.E is.
Okay. V.O.T.E is an organization where our goal is to get our president back reelected. It means voters organized to educate. We've been meeting about 6 months now. We meet normally here at Meadow Lake Park. Usually it's the fourth Saturday of each month from 3 to 5, and we have different speakers.
This afternoon you had Dr. Lonnie Randolph from the NAACP speaking. What did you take away from his lecture this afternoon?
He's a brilliant man, hard worker. He gave us a lot of information, dates of different civil rights activities that has happened in the past, which I just wasn't even aware of. And he's just an excellent speaker, and we enjoyed him.
Now, moving forward, what are some of the things that V.O.T.E will do to make sure that President Obama does get reelected?
Well, first we got to work locally to try to get everyone registered to vote. With this new ID bill, we're working hard to get those that are disenfranchised to be able to vote. So that's our main goal. Get voters that's not eligible to vote yet, get them registered and work on this new ID to get people where they are able to vote.
And how can people get more information about you all and get involved?
Okay, well, Mahassan Maynoon is our president. She can be contacted, or I can be contacted. My number is 803-479-6858, and we can get you involved if you want to work with us.
All right, well, thank you, Miss Gloria. Thank you so much. We will definitely make sure that we get that information and get it to our audiences in the next upcoming weeks. Again, this has been Kaela Harmon with MyMetroTV.com.